Have you guys wondered if you should be using the newly released Apple EV routing for your Porsche Taycan, or if you should still be using the charging planner when finding those charging stations on those longer road trips? Well, today I'm going to be going over how do you set up the Apple EV routing and which charging I suggest. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so to go ahead and link your phone to your Apple EV routing here on your Taycan's PCM, it's pretty simple, but there's a couple things that you want to check to make sure before we hop behind our iPhone. And that is to go to the devices screen, and you want to make sure that your play button with a little circle around it is illuminated blue, as that is to make sure that our Apple CarPlay is active. It's not, it's going to be grayed out, and you're just going to want to go ahead and go in there and select it. Now we're going to go straight here to the home screen. I'm just going to go right back to our Apple CarPlay section. And now I'm going to go here on my cell phone. We're in the My Porsche app. You're all logged in with your account. And then you're going to notice your Taycan is going to be right there on the screen from the bottom left-hand vehicle section. We're going to want to go and tap and click right onto our Taycan. Then we're going to go straight to the Functions tab, which is in the top center. Then I'm going to scroll down to the Apple Maps EV routing section. So it's as easy as clicking that. This is going to go ahead and just walk us through exactly how do we set up this newly released function. So we're going to go ahead and hit Get Started. It's going to have us actually go back here to the home screen. We're going to go to the devices screen, and we're going to go ahead and click on the Connect New Devices here. And then at the bottom, you're going to notice it says Connect Smartphone App with Vehicle. On here, it's going to have us hit the scan QR code. We're going to take our iPhone, we're going to scan the PCM screen. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Connect Smartphone App with Vehicle, scan QR code. Taking my phone, just going to go ahead and link it, and it's going to scan the QR code here on your cell phone. I'm going to go ahead and hit Open Apple Maps. So now we're going to the Apple Maps section, and we're going to go ahead and connect your Porsche and plan EV trips with your Porsche. I'm going to go ahead and hit Connect. And then we're also going to share vehicle data with the Apple system to the maps. I'm going to go ahead and leave the list down below of all the specific data that it's going to be shared. We're going to go ahead and hit Share Vehicle Data, and I'm going to go ahead and hit Done in the upper right-hand corner of your Apple Maps. Now, I'm going to go back to the home screen here on my PCM. I'm going to click on the Apple Maps. Now, I'm going to go ahead and set a destination, and then we're going to see if it's actually working. So I'm going to go ahead and just put in Las Vegas. And I'm going to go ahead and hit the drive. Now you're going to notice it's popping up here on our PCM screen, and it's showing us the several different charging stations we need to stop at when going to Las Vegas. So you're going to notice there's one here, and then there's a second one in about another hour. So it's going to take us 2 stops. So there's a couple downfalls to using the Apple EV routing. It's very convenient showing the charging stations, but there's a couple things that the charging planner, which is the car's internal system, has a step up, I guess we could say. And to access the car's main charging planner, we're going to go to Home. We're going to go to Navigation. Then we're going to go ahead and hit the search button up here in the upper left. We're going to click on the charging icon. And then you're going to notice here, on this, we can actually filter it by the Electrify America charging stations. And that is what you want to use, because that is what's included with your car. And I would say only worst case scenario, you want to use one of those third-party charging stations such as EVgo or even ChargePoint. So that's a benefit to using the charging planner. You can also see how many of the stations at that particular location are available. So for example, we have one over here at the Irvine Spectrum, and it's showing that 2 of the 6 charging stations are available. We don't get that with the Apple Maps EV routing. Now, also when we input the destination to the Porsche charging planner, it's going to automatically precondition the battery. So before we even get to that charging station, it is at the optimal temperature to be able to charge your Taycan at the fastest rate of charge possible. So that is a big, big benefit to actually using the Porsche charging planner. And you can also set a destination state of charge. So let's say when I get to Las Vegas, I want to have it be set to 40%. With the Apple EV routing, you could be arriving to Las Vegas on 10%, and now you're going to be hurting to find a charging station and get more juice for your trip. So As cool as the Apple Maps EV routing is, I know a lot of us use the Apple CarPlay function here on our Taycans. There are quite a few downfalls when using the EV routing portion when going on those longer road trips, as we just highlighted with using the Porsche charging planner. So if you're going on a longer road trip, long story short, it's cool to have the Apple Maps EV routing. I would highly recommend to keep you guys using the Porsche charging planner, as it has quite a few things that are very unique to the car's internal system. So I hope this was very helpful for you guys in showing you how do we set up the Apple EV routing section here from your phone to your Porsche Taycan's PCM. If you guys have any questions, as always, please go ahead and leave them down in the comments below, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.